sa ating mga stakeholders, lalo na sa mga magsasaka, sa mga pribadong sektor, mga kasamahan sa civil society, non-government organizations, sa mga miyembro ng akademya at sa lahat ng mga kasama natin sa gobyerno. Salamat sa inyong pakikiisa sa mahalagang pagtitipong ito upang pag-usapan ang Philippine Nationally Determined Contribution sa pamamagitan ng Climate Change Commission na pinangungunahan ni Secretary Emmanuel de Guzman. First, it is important to point out that climate change is real and is caused mainly by human activities that emit greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. In fact, the Philippine agriculture sector is the second largest contributor of greenhouse gas emissions, or CHGs. It remains extremely vulnerable to the effects of climate change. Since agriculture is directly related to food security and the livelihood of many farmers and fisherfolk, a holistic approach is important under any climate change-related initiative. With that being said, the agriculture sector must perform mitigation and adaptation measures. The sector must reduce its share in GHG emissions and at the same time ensure that it continues to produce safe and nutritious food. Farmers and fisherfolks should achieve masaganang ani at mataas na kita in the process, otherwise they will continue to be the victims of climate change. The Philippine agriculture sector's NDC commitments shall be conditioned on the provision of means of implementation from developed country parties, including but not limited to climate finance, capacity building, and technology transfer. In line with this, the Department has forwarded climate change adaptation measures with mitigation co-benefits for possible inclusion in the Philippines NDC, which will be presented today. The technology list are selected adaptation measures with mitigation co-benefits in compliance with the national policy of prioritizing adaptation. The choice of technologies was guided by the estimates in carbon emission in agriculture, while there is also an ongoing technical assistance in the evaluation of these technologies. Likewise, farmer adoption is most likely because these technologies benefit the farmer and require uncomplicated skills. Our sector, as I have said, is so important to meet the food requirement of our growing population. Agriculture plays a major role in our country's economic recovery amid the COVID-19 pandemic. We cannot allow any more contraction in the growth of our sector, and thus we need all the support for us to aggressively promote the adoption of our priority GHG reduction measures so as to achieve our NDC targets while ensuring our country's economic growth and our people's food security. In the end, what we want to achieve is a food secure, resilient Philippine agriculture with empowered and prosperous farmers and fisherfolk. Maraming salamat at magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.